and described it as jarring. Politics. While often described as libertarian, Musk has called himself politically moderate and was a registered independent voter when he lived in California. The New York Times wrote that Musk expresses views that don't fit neatly into the American, binary, left-right political framework. Historically, Musk has donated to both Democrats and Republicans, many of whom are in states in which he has a vested interest. Beginning in the late 2010s, Musk's political contributions have shifted almost entirely to supporting Republicans. Musk voted for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. In the 2020 Democratic Party presidential primaries, Musk endorsed candidate Andrew Yang and expressed support for his proposed universal basic income. He also endorsed Kanye West's 2020 presidential campaign. He said he voted for Joe Biden in the 2020 U.S. presidential election. In 2022, Musk said that he could no longer support the Democrats because they are the party of division and hate, and wrote a tweet encouraging independent-minded voters to vote Republican in the 2022 U.S. elections, which was an outlier among social media executives who typically avoid partisan political advocacy. He has supported Republican Ron DeSantis for the 2024 U.S. presidential election, and Twitter hosted DeSantis' campaign announcement on a Twitter Spaces event. In August 2023, Musk hosted Vivek Ramaswamy on Twitter Spaces and shared his support. As of May 2023, Musk was declining to endorse any specific candidate. Musk opposes a billionaire's tax and has argued on Twitter with more left-leaning Democratic politicians such as Bernie Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Elizabeth Warren. He has raised questions about the Black Lives Matter protests, partially based on the fact that the phrase, "hands up, don't shoot," was made up. Musk also promoted a baseless theory relating to the attack of Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, but Musk deleted his tweet. In May 2022, Musk traveled to Brazil to discuss projects to protect the Amazon rainforest with Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. Musk has praised China and has been described as having a close relationship with the Chinese government, allowing access to its markets for Tesla. After Gigafactory Shanghai produced its first batch of vehicles, Musk thanked the Chinese government and Chinese people while criticizing the United States and its people. In 2022, Musk wrote an article for China Cyberspace, the official publication of Cyberspace Administration of China, which enforces internet censorship in China. His writing the article was described as conflicting with his advocacy for free speech. Musk later advocated for Taiwan to become a special administrative zone of China, which drew cross-party criticism from Taiwanese lawmakers. In October 2022, Musk posted a Twitter poll and peace plan to resolve the Russian invasion of Ukraine by allowing Russia to keep the Crimea Peninsula, while Ukraine would adopt a neutral status and drop the bid to join NATO. It was reported that Musk allegedly spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin prior to the proposal, which Musk denied. Musk has repeatedly expressed concern that a protracted war between Russia and Ukraine could lead to the use of nuclear weapons and the outbreak of World War III. In a YouTube podcast interview on November 10, 2023, Musk criticized Israel's retaliatory actions in the Gaza Strip during the 2023 Israel-Hamas war, saying that Hamas wanted to commit the worst atrocities that they could in order to provoke the most aggressive response possible from Israel. He added that, if you kill somebody's child in Gaza, you have made at least a few Hamas members who will die just to kill an Israeli. On November 17, 2023, Musk announced a policy change on the X platform, stating that X users who use terms such as decolonization and from the river to the sea, or similar expressions that necessarily imply genocide of the Jewish people in Israel, will be suspended. Several weeks later, Musk traveled to Israel by visiting the kibbutz Kfar Aza with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, which had been part of the aftermath of the 2023 Hamas-led attack on Israel, and described it as jarring.